Number, please? I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm not quite sure what you mean. How do telephones work?
You don't know how telephones work? Well, son, I'll show you. This here is the first telephone. In 1876, my pal Alexander Graham Bell was the first to invent the centennial telephone. It worked by starting with a cone shape that would absorb the sound waves into the phone, transferring the sound waves into vibrations. The vibrations would then run down a tube to a membrane. The membrane would vibrate and mimic the sound waves to a piece of wire, which would then vibrate in a pool of water. The second wire picks up the vibrations on the other side and turns it into a small current that would run through an electromagnetic battery to be converted back into sound, and back through the cone shape it goes to be heard on the other side.
It worked?
Well, now we're just getting started!
That looks a bit like the last one.
Nonsense! See this? This is a dual receiver and speaker. The speaker wire and the receiver wire are all together in one set. Nifty! When you lift the receiver from the cradle, a switch running all the way through both your telephone and power wire will connect you to the network. Instead of telling the operator your number, the rotary dial sends electrical pulses to the switchboard in your area, and the operator will put you through nice and easy.
At least the operator is still there.
Nope, not for long. By the 1970s, corded switchboards started becoming replaced by automated systems, and the rotary was replaced by a groovy button system that worked in about the same way. The phones here have their own cord that runs to a box outside, which in turn sends information through the telephone lines to your local phone company switch.
This is a lot of information for one day.
Who said I was finished?
What? This is so much.
In the present day, we use cell phones, which are a completely different ballpark. An area is divided into cells, which have a cell tower in the middle of each. Your phone matches the tower's wavelength using a special code. The tower provides the phone with cell service hereafter. The cell phone itself works a bit like a two-way radio or walkie-talkie, but it uses two separate wavelengths for each voice so everyone can talk at the same time. And there you have it, a brief history of the science of the telephone.